We're live. I guess just gonna get started. Should probably actually check on a couple things first. Okay, the tablet again. I also hope the audio isn't complete shit, but c'est la vie. Might check it on my. Oop. Check it out on my phone. Okay, so I am live. I'm gonna join the live, put myself on mute just so I can look at the chat. See if anyone joins in anytime. Let's hide that. I guess I'll just start talking. One, in case somebody pops in. Two, in case this ever gets looked back upon for whatever reason. I was thinking about doing a YouTube short. It was with the audio of like, show me your coping, or like, it's like, oops, got your coping skills. And do I have to explain the joke? It's typically just like, oops, got your coping skills, and then it's not really like a good coping skill. Okay, I'm not drawing anything particular. I was just so I guess how like people usually have like their faceless stranger in like the YouTube, and like I'm specifically drawing OC based content, so if you don't know or aren't really familiar, I don't know if this is going to be something that you would find particularly interesting, but like if you're even on that part of YouTube, I don't know how the algorithm works. I feel like I should probably actually tag the live stream. That actually might help me some if I tag it, but I don't know how to edit it. So if you stumble upon this live stream, I wonder if I could edit the title. Edit. Ooh, hold on. We got this. Okay. Drawing. Wait. Hashtag drawing. And hashtag OCs. Yes. Description. Art. OC. Character. Design. No, that was one word, computer. I know you don't want it, but it's one word. The hashtag anyway. It's not typically one word. Okay. Art, OC, character design. Request. And then draw with me. Save changes. Hey cat. Got a cat standing on me. I'm gonna exit out of. I like to have my live pulled up on my phone so I can watch. Okay, the title's changed. Okay, very cool. Way to go. Come back. We're gonna draw eventually. Okay, and my cat is trying to get to my left. I hope, with all of my heart, that meow was captured. I really do. I honestly do. Okay, so I guess I'll just do a little comic design. What was I guess one of the working titles was Move. And then it was supposed to be like, okay, so like this comic is like intentionally like a total self-indulgence. Just I guess the closest piece of media that I could think of was or is like Sanders' Side or like Inside Out. Disclaimer, I'd never seen Sanders' Side, and I think I watched Inside Out once. That's kind of another weird thing about artists is this want for like originality and like being the first one to come up with a concept, but that's not usually how things work. Okay, hold on, let me count. Okay. Yeah, so I guess one thing that I've been doing since I was a weein was separating thoughts and feelings into little characters and processing through that, which isn't healthy, but I'm alive. So there we go. I think it's doing something. But shoot, I had some like animation, like animatics. I feel like at least people, like 2 people I know that I talk to about animatics, it's like when you hear a song and you want to make an animation to it, the animation takes a long time to do. Okay, where am I going back to this? Like, making the composition for a comic cover is kind of not difficult. Start by making a little thumbnail. And then I see it being like, you got your one person here, and then all the characters are color coordinated. That's like yellow. But that being said, I was a fool and didn't give myself a good. Well, I didn't give myself like the first color. I don't know if I'm making any sense. I don't know how to explain anything. But we keep moving. We keep pressing forward. Like something like that. Next in composition. And nope, wrong layer. Move. I haven't done thumbnailing too often. Anyways, comic premise. You have the self-insert, I suppose. But that's I usually don't focus on self-inserts, but I'm currently trying to, work on myself. So what better way to try and do some inner work than making works of the inners? That probably sounded stupid, but I don't care. Yeah, so coping mechanism. This is all over the place. I feel like if I had something. So look at the chat. Oh, you know, I should probably put in the chat. Hi, I'm mostly talking to myself, but feel free to hang around and ask me to drop a message. Okay. I guess like another reason why I kind of want to do streaming is because hopefully I'm starting a job at Petco soon. It's going to be my first time getting a second job and intending to work 2 jobs at once. Which, you know, nervous about, but in this economy, you gotta do it. The guy pose him. Is what I know about this story in a way is it would just kind of follow a fictionalized version of myself, kind of trying to the world as somebody who's never really been good at that. And you know, one could hope that if I ever did make this of just kind of like like when you need to put on your adult face before going into work. It's kind of like that. What I would want the comic to be about, just having to don the many faces of these inner dialogues, kind of starting off as like these fantastical looking thing, sensical, I guess. Like well, you know, I'm someone who likes coming up with fantastical nonsense. And I feel like as the is being so laggy, I feel like in certain stage of the story, you would see these sort of inner dialogues changing and like becoming like more recognizably human, in a very sappy, like poetic way, of just kind of being like, hey, you know, your headspace isn't bad, and your thoughts and feelings and emotions are completely normal and human, and you don't have to be scared of them. And, you know, kind of trying to bring yourself to understand them. And then I would hope it would kind of be a more nuanced take of dealing with mental health, and like identity as well. Because, you know, you've always got some mental health issues, and, you know, like many do. But that can be a completely valid way of dealing with something like that, is just kind of being like, yeah, my total beast, like the depression cat from Big Mouth. Big Mouth is a show. If it did anything right, not that I'm qualified to have like any expert opinions, like they made a show. Like what am I doing? I'm live streaming to no one in particular. They're the Depression Kitty is like such a fantastic idea, and you wouldn't expect it to find it in a show like Big Mouth, where like one of the characters literally has a baby with a pillow, which is so fucked up. But it's a little funny. It's a little funny. Oh God, look at those hands. But yeah, so there's an example of mental illness kind of being portrayed as this antagonistic other outside entity, outside force. And I feel like, so one of the not to sound crazy or like totally like, I don't want to say cringy, but you know what? Just by myself, I'm just gonna talk out loud. But hold on, getting there, getting to the thought. It's happening. It's gonna take place. This is not my idea of a design at all. Low-key tempted just to go back into the live stream to see what I was talking about. But no, if I can't do it in real life, I can't do it on a live stream. Oh geez Louise, that's not correct at all. But moving forward, yeah, so I did a YouTube short, kind of. These characters are just been kind of what's been getting me to function at all. Kind of being able to have these. Oh, I remember now what I was talking about, what I was trying not to feel cringy about. Because like mental health is like a vulnerable topic, always has been, always, hopefully won't always will be, but if there's a place to talk about your mental illnesses, you might as well be in a live stream that nobody's watching but myself. So in therapy, we have dubbed this little coping strategy as just me having conduits, just little personas that I conduct my business through. Business being emotions and thoughts and feelings. And yeah, it mostly started like with journaling, and it really helped kind of get like emotions out, essentially, like emotions that I was having a really hard time not only feeling but like taking responsibility for. So I feel like having those personas kind of helps in having those responsibilities, I guess. be taken away from me so I can start properly, I guess, addressing. And, when I was a teenager, with like the conduits always kind of existed in different iterations. I, just a product of being a kid who's always just really enjoyed storytelling and making up things. And just kind of being just a creator. And on my YouTube short, I called them imaginary friends, which is kind of true. But in therapy, we gave it the more adult-sounding word of just conduits. And I've also put them in The Sims, just to kind of have that like little extra layer. It's just one big coping mechanism. Which, get it where you can, folks. Just if it helps you get through one more day, just get it where you can. Geez Louise, these are all out of whack. I guess we'll just keep drawing. I'll try to do another. I feel like one generation main character the little eye bags. But yeah, so if you're watching this at a later date, you happen to stick around this long into the live stream, how would you separate your thoughts and feelings into conduits? I guess I feel like I need to come up with the I guess like the personification of thoughts and feelings. Definitely nothing new. I feel like I used to be so into mythology that I can't pull anything up right now. But certain entities within Greek mythology kind of being like these representations of a greater thing. I don't know if this is making any sense. I guess my conduits, you have like me, which I'm debating on whether or not, just if I did make this into a comic, of having the main character just straight up have my first name just spelt differently, or just my name abbreviated or whatever. Oh man, I am not drawing well. I sure am trying, folks. I feel like I didn't do blood justice either. Yeah, that's more like it. So you have the little main character. I don't know what my hair is doing right now, but I caught my... Oh, hello. Vucky, Abix, ABX. I don't know. Hi, you've walked in on a conversation that I was having to no one in particular. How you doing? How's the day? I hope the audio is complete shit. I'm using the microphone on my tablet. I'm just doodling, just talking about comic stuff I want to do. Comic making's hard, man. I've been wanting to do comics forever. But you know, you gotta have motivation for that shit. Okay. It's a good guess. I don't know how much of a lag there is going to be between your responses and my live stream. But, you know, good you guess is better than nothing, I think. And this you're you're the first person that wasn't one of my friends. Actually, I've only had one friend come to my live streams, but you're the first person to leave a, I guess, interact. Just depression, I guess. Listen, I don't need to get into my whole life story. Did my pen just my pen just died. Okay. Hang tight or out, but I need to reset my computer real quick, so the stream's gonna pause for a moment. But yeah, just a burnt out artist since like forever. So motivation just is hard to come by as an individual for myself. Anyways, one sec. I think audio's back. Just have to. Oh wow, you're still in. I think. I don't know. Frick, I need to put on the music. Hold on. How? Wait, I'm not sharing my screen yet. I'm not. Share screen. Entire screen. Yes to the audio. And there we go. Open up the file. Hey man. Open up the file. Hide the little doodad. back to drawing, I guess. Oh, but last stream I drew this guy. It's Baby Feet McGee. I'll put him away now. Sorry you had to see that. Oh no. Did you leave? It says 1 now. Did Baby Feet McGee scare you? Dumb joke. Anywho. Guess I'll just keep drawing. What am I drawing? Nobody knows. Actually, hold on. I have an idea on what I might want to draw. Okay, and then we just take this little doodad, make some splotches, and then take that little doodad, take that little doodad, take that little doodad. Oh. Okay, cool. Okay, hold on. This little doodad. I don't know how much you want me to explain what I'm doing, or if you just want me to talk about. I don't know how to stream. Is it obvious? I'm making a lot of hand motions. You can't see me. I'll keep drawing then. No, that's not what I want. Okay, do that little doodad. How many more doodads do I have to do? Let's just get a dark thing to sketch with. Oh. I mean, like, ooh. Oh, another person, maybe? No, hi. Okay. I will do whatever I want, and you can't stop me. It's gonna look like Kermit eyes. I'll just do that little number. Possible third person if you're here. Hi, welcome, hello. Hope your day is going good. Unless it's just Vucky on another screen watching the stream simultaneously at the same time. Like multitasking, but you're doing the same task twice. Thank you. I will be here to the end of my stream. Anyways. Let's see how quickly I can make this come together, actually. gonna do a little speed run on it because I could be working on commissions. They're not particularly my commissions. I just help a friend finish up commissions. And I have one that I should be doing, but no, I want to. Oh, so I started streaming. One, I'm trying to get better at talking for long periods of time because I'm about to start retail again, hopefully, if the interview goes well. I'm currently working at like a small nonprofit dog shelter, and I don't have to talk to people working at a small nonprofit dog shelter. And the last time I worked retail, where I was continuously interacting with customers, it was 2022, I think. And then also I'm trying to maybe eventually just try it out, see if I can like become if I could make money off of just doing art. Every artist's dream. Okay, and now get this little tidbit. My dad and my older brother both do social media. My dad is on TikTok, and he does pretty all right for himself on TikTok. And then my older brother is on YouTube, and he just hit his 2,000 subscriber mark. Huge deal. I'm super proud of him. And when he was doing his 2,000 subscribers stream, he was just being super encouraging because, you know, of course I'm gonna be there for his stream. And he basically just told me to start with YouTube Shorts. He's doing, so he specifically focuses on like money and finances. I think the term that he uses is like financial transparency. Don't quote me on that. But he basically just kind of shows what he's doing with his money. That's like, I think, the whole shtick there. And I think he started with originally doing his YouTube around, I forget the term, but basically you do small cargo loads in a van, like as a freelancer question mark. Like basically the stuff that's like it's cargo that would be too expensive to, or I guess like not enough cargo to put on a truck, like a semi truck, but would be too expensive to mail. So you get like a little cargo van. But my brother hated doing it. So then he switched over to the financial stuff. And then my dad, he started on TikTok doing relationship stuff. Okay, you come into my chat, onto my stream, where I am pouring, I don't know if it's my heart and soul. I'm putting in like minimal effort here, but I'm pouring something into this stream, and you quote me. Absolutely devastated. How could this happen to me? When I specifically said not to quote me on this. Okay, moving on. So yeah, my dad started doing relationship advice on TikTok, then got a, okay, my dad started his social media actually like in the 20 teens, like the late 20 teens before 2020 happened. And he started with doing vegan related content. And then that never really panned out. So then he eventually switched over to relationship advice, specifically centered around like attachment styles. And then recently he's pivoted to, this is my stream, we're not going to get into politics, but he's pivoted into politics. And it's doing well on TikTok. So I'll just leave it at that. And then I also have a friend that is usually on my live streams, but I didn't tell them that I was live streaming. It was just kind of impromptu. And but so yeah, I also have a friend who they do like the full-time commission work. Like again, I don't know if you are aware about OCs and like that whole entire world, or if you just stumbled upon the stream randomly, or I don't know how you found me, but so I'm just going to explain to you like you have no idea what I'm talking about. But so my friend Leggy, I guess, is Leggy or Oliver, but I'll just use Leggy. We met online 2016, I think, and then I actually ended up moving the same state that they live in, and now I live 2 hours away from them, and sometimes I go hang out in their shed, and we just draw and watch cartoons and all that good stuff. That is not the pose I want to go for. I want to go for like this really dramatic, like spines arched. Okay, so back to Oliver, Leggy, whatever, Ollie. I don't know if they would ever go by Ollie, but Oliver does like proper commission work and has a good standing Patreon, and most, if not all, of their income comes from commission based work and Patreon. So I have a hard time with doing commissions, and this comes back to the concentration slash motivation aspect we were talking about earlier. Is if I don't have the concentration, patience, motivation, like my drawing things that I want to draw, it's a little extra challenge for me to draw something that somebody else wants me to draw. And it could be something that I could power through. But I'm not even doing like full-time commissions. I'm just helping with some of the commission work, like just coloring essentially. Sometimes we'll do collabs as well, where I'll come up with the concept. Okay, so we're gonna get into another aspect of the OC world, is your character here, which is, okay, if you're not looking at the screen, I suggest you look at the screen now. So your character here is, let's say I draw this cute little pose for you. And then we do the little hand on the hip. This nice little pose, and it's like this really vague shape of a person. So I can take this, be like, hey, pay me money and I'll draw your character here. I'll draw your character like this. So, we usually have it, like, we usually do biddings for it. Start, like, depending on what the piece is, how complicated it is, the pricing can range. But like the lowest starting bid, like $65, and then people bid on it. So let's say you won the bid. So let's draw. I'm going to give you an OC, your own original character, Vucky. that you want me to draw. So it's just Baseball Joe. So you got the little baseball hat, the baseball pants. My tablet's dying. Hold on. Okay, little baseball pants. Got your little stripes. Baseball Joe has a baseball, of course, duh. And then a bat. That's a bat. Take my word on it. So you want me to draw Baseball Joe for you? And you paid me money to draw Baseball Joe in this pose. So what I would do is I can take this pose, draw your character, like use the pose as like my base, and then I can just draw Baseball Joe for you in this cute little pose. Hold on. He's balancing the baseball on his fingers, and then he has his bat in his hand. But this is like a really brief summary on the kind of commission work that Oliver does, and I just get in on it because you gotta pay rent, you gotta get groceries, and I'll take my money wherever I can get it. And like, hey, if people want to buy that and they want to pay for it, like, go for it, man. Support artists. And thank you for just, I guess, being on the live stream. That is definitely a way you can support artists. Did I ramble? Is that what this okay is? Is there more to this okay? Is this a okay, you can stop talking? Did that answer your question on why I started streaming? I just have a lot of people in my life saying, hey, you should probably do YouTube, or you should do something with your art. And I'm like, I guess. That's the short answer. I want to do something with my art. I didn't spend my entire life drawing on my homework to not do something with it. Oh man, I don't know if this pose is going to come out. I'm just going to rough sketch here. I wish streaming was a little bit more. I don't know what I want from streaming. But I guess my long-term goal is just to make little dudes, little characters. Maybe try to tell a story through those characters. And hey, if people want to hear that story, let's go for it. I feel like I have like a handful of stories that have been in the works, like, you know, just your projects that you come up with. And then, the fixations on the stories kind of fade in and out, like what I'm drawing, who I'm drawing. And then I made a short regarding some characters to a project that I haven't named yet, really. Like, got a couple ideas floating around in my head. One of them is move, like move with 3 exclamation points, but I don't know what you mean by that. I'm gonna assume you're asking if everything's the same story, or like everything that I draw is the same story, and the answer is no. Like, if I had to, I have like multiple franchises in my head, I guess, that don't. Some of them correlate with each other, some of them don't. So this guy right here, this is Bud. He comes from a story that doesn't correlate with any of my other stories at all. It's a very recent new story that is like a total like self-indulgent piece of I just want to be selfish and draw my feelings out and not make content that has like high stakes, if that makes any sense. And then other stories that I have is let me see if I can open something from here. I can open that. And I'll just show you because Crit is not responding. Let's hope it responds soon. Okay, so let's say Bud's from the Move comic. So he's in a completely separate, unrelated thing compared to like these guys over here, which are part of a comic that I just dubbed Mage. It's probably going to stay the same title. It's like a fantasy concept. These aren't even the main characters. And then this guy's like the secret main villain of the story, just called Turtle. He mostly just shows up as like this little turtle thing. And then this is Sire right here, the taller dude. Raker, who's the shorter one. This is also Raker, with like I imagine she essentially has like these 2 massive hound-like creatures without eyes. It's just like, I guess the only thing that I can think of to say to explain it is Slenderman dogs, and I don't know if I like that. And then this creature called One Eye. This guy right here is actually the main character, Alex. This is a different character in a mask. He doesn't usually look like this. His name's Landward. He's a king. He can't die. And then this is Wasted, who is Landward's younger brother, who also can't die. And then if I had more means of showing you some art that I felt more confident in showing, in the sense of like, I just don't want people looking at my files willy-nilly. I got some unfinished stuff that I don't want to share it with the world yet. So we're gonna put these away. And so that's Alex. Earlier in the story, Alex, he has like a lot longer hair, and then later he cuts it all off. And then Let's see. What is this? Oh, this is a map for the mage story. So that's not really exciting. Oh no. Oh yeah. So in the mage story, there's this species that are called clowns, and they evolved from shrimp. And it makes complete and total sense to the story, I swear. Anyways, the clowns are led by the Clownsel. And the Clownsel consists of Mary Ann. She runs this clown arena where people just like fight to the death. It's called the Big Top. And then there's Meow Meow Franklin, who's a clown witch, I guess, and is just kind of a guy, just kind of a dude. Then you have Lieutenant, who's like part of the clown military, and then you have like Pure, I guess, like, so he hasn't been like named yet. Like, don't make me get into clown society terms. It's a lot of nonsense lore. Like, I should probably just get back to drawing. Anyways, I'll finish the lineup. Boppity, and then the alpha clown, Snuggles McCuddles. Snuggles is like 25 feet tall, massive fucking unit. And then everyone else is also extreme. Like, compared to people, they're all tall. Clowns are just big in this world. Because, of course. Anyways, back to drawing. Hopefully. Hopefully the excited rambles didn't scare anyone away. But yeah, so we got Mage, and then we have another story that I've dubbed Hunter, which is basically like monster hunters, but most of the monster hunters are also monsters themselves. So monster hunters. And then let's see, there's Wake Darwin, which is like this more abstract, I don't even know how to describe it. It's basically like Amazing World of Gumball, but gritty, if I could like describe it at all. And it's not because like it's a super like super cool idea that just can't even put it into words. It's just because I lack the good vocabulary and in-depth analysis of the story to really give it proper words to describe it. Wake Darwin. Tanks a Lot, which is a story about sentient tanks. I'll just end it there. And then Move, which I, again, yet to be determined on a title name. But let's see. Okay. And then I have like some smaller projects that don't warrant this story. Some of them are also, or one of them, which hasn't been given a name. Like I have projects like Between Friends, just so yeah. As you can see, I'm somebody with a lot of ideas, without the means of executing a lot of them. And also, I find that if I'm, his name's Lemon, he's like a little caterpillar person, but he's trying to overthrow the government. That's the premise. And he's got this little baseball cap. I have like this one scene in my head. I don't even know if it's worth the effort of trying to describe plot points of any of my stories. Yeah, so Lemon's just a little, he's just a little guy trying to overthrow the government. And he has little Converse on a hill with like physics equations, and the joke is that's how I roll, and it shows like what equations go behind that. And I drew it for my for it. And that really inspired the whole entire premise of the Wake Darwin comic. We're just gonna outline him so I can just quickly fill him in and color him and call it a day. I guess I don't know how long. Oh, like an hour. That's cool. Yes, I do have work tomorrow. So if I could keep this up long enough. Live streams sometimes depending on the creator, but it's usually like common go live. But I don't do like, I don't watch any sort of gaming live streams or anything. I haven't watched gameplays in forever. Content that much. Like I'll listen to it. I'll try to be doing something else. My joints are hurting because my body just sucks. So, hey, even if you did go away without saying goodbye. Oh, I realized my little. I didn't know what telling my little guy was off on the side. Hold on, please. Let me do the full screen. Thank you. It's because my leg. God, my leg was in the way. Did I fully find the little guy? do that. Let me take the little magic wand tool. Did I do it? First try. Let's go. Okay, so now this is. Oh man. Frickety frack. My fucking back. Yeah, he's like that color. Edit. Go foreground. Do that. Do clipping. I'm trying to figure out like faster ways to fill in drawings, but time nor patience, you know? Oh, did my pen die? Yes, I did. Alright. Gotta pause this hang tight while I restart the tablet. All right. Hopefully we are back. I think my whatchamacallit. Nope, I didn't even open my what's the word? It's gonna come to me. Studio. No. Art program. Is it opening now? No, it's not. Okay. Oh, I guess we're just gonna wait and sit here and wait. I was drawing. I swear I was. So let's hope that starts back up here in a second. Yep, it's trying to open. What was I even talking about? I think I was drawing or coloring in a little doodle. My goal for these streams is to complete one piece that I can turn into the thumbnail. The last thing that I did was Baby Feet McGee. And Baby Feet McGee is the guy for my thumbnail. Okay, we're going to pin that to taskbar so I have an easier time opening it in the future. There we go. Let's get going. Oop, wrong color. Yeah, so I guess Lemon here is going to be the little guy for the thumbnail. He's just a little guy. He just wants to overthrow the government. Okay, and then let's see if I actually remember how his colors went. And then he had like these pale pink eyes. And then let's see this I can put together. I have a reference of him that's buried somewhere deep in files or a Discord chat or something. Was it just his cuffs or his entire sleeves? That I do not know. I technically don't need this selected anymore because I have it in a clipping tool. Okay, and then we do white. I think that's supposed to be white. Again, it's been a hot second since I drew him. Okay, actually, I want the red to be in the same hue as the blue. It's more of a pink, but no, that's red. That's red enough. Oh no, he's French. Fuck. I made him French by mistake, didn't I? It's because of the hat. I'm keeping it. That's hilarious. I think that's funny. Actually, I want this instead. Shout out to... I don't remember what this pack is called, but the one pack that I use for coloring almost exclusively. Was his jacket like this? I might make the entire... Oh man, I don't know if this is what it's designed, how he was intended. Would anyone even love my delinquent son? I guess we gotta go to the V-neck, because I don't know what... Actually, if I just give him a gray shirt underneath, I think that... Nope, lighter gray. Yeah, that's acceptable. I find this song to be annoying. Let's skip somewhere into the lo-fi. It was just like the weird baby sound Okay, wrong color. Yeah, I guess this is better. Is that you, Lemon? Did I capture you? Is that you, boy? Are you French now? Little Invader Zim moment. I am now realizing. I haven't drawn him in forever. Let's give him his little title. Actually, let's see if we can nab the line art color. No, wait, nope, that's a clipping. Yeah, that's Gorham. He definitely smiles. There he is. Just a little guy. Started the stream thinking about a completely different set of characters. Now we're just focusing on Lemon. Stole the show. Or stole my attention, at least. Let's see if I can draw. I think the only reason why I learned how to draw baseball hats was because of this character. Yeah, because I don't think I have any other character that routinely wears a baseball cap. Besides Baseball Joe. Very good. I'm going to put that on a separate layer later. There was another character in the story. I don't know if I can draw him right now. I have the attention span. Okay, well I guess we can continue drawing Bud. So much of him's already done, you know. Okay, and then we go around all of him with the line art so that I can color him in easy. I should have gotten water before I started streaming, but you know, just jumped into it. But I'm having fun. I don't know what it is about streaming that just makes me want to draw. I think I was talking about it my last stream of just wanting to, like, when you're streaming, you have to, ideally, you have to constantly be talking and doing something. which is the entire. What's the name of the game? You're live streaming. You're doing it live. You're making things happen. So if I'm doing a drawing live stream, I have to constantly be drawing. And it just kind of forces me to draw, which is nice because I haven't willingly drawn consistently for a long while. And it's nice to just be able to create something and actually see it through. None of that tracked. Okay. I had a YouTube video idea. So maybe I'll make a YouTube video too at some point. Just diversify. I don't have to just do streaming, you know? Oh man, my voice is gonna give. Bud with his settled eyes. His spiky mouth. Nope. There's a leak. Inspector time. Let's start here. Move up the horn. Nothing. Move down the horn. Reinforce that. Move down. So the face around the ear. Nope. Nope. Pixel size. Reinforce that just in case. Reinforce that. Oop, yeah. Dang it. Okay, let's see. Go down. I'm not gonna give up on finding where this weak point is. Might still be in the tail. The tail is kind of flimsy in terms of line art. I feel like the fact that we call it line art makes so much sense because lining itself is a whole other skill you have to learn. There's so many facets to this whole entire shebang. Wait, did I do it? Did I do it? I think I did it. Okay. Awesome. Let's go ahead. Pick a red. Pick that red. And then you do fill in foreground. Oh yeah, buckle. Now we're cooking. Quick flipping group. Okay. Oh my god, it's the baby noise again. And actually, usually my traditional art, I like using highlighters a lot. And whenever I draw Bud, he typically has his eyes done with highlighter. So let's get that sort of illusion, I guess. Over here. Nope, don't like that. Time to mess around with rendering, I guess. Okay, we'll do overlay. That might work. I have the energy to render. And my pen just died. Alright, well, I think this is gonna be goodbye from me. Thank you for joining, for watching this in the future. Thank you for watching. And I hope everyone has a good night. And let's go ahead and end this stream.